What's up everybody, this is Red Squirrel 2025 VC, and in this video I was playing the Canterbury and District bus simulation game version 4.2 on Roblox. The game has changed quite a lot since I last played it about almost 2 years ago, and I didn't hear any music to begin with, but that is what I first thought. The game did take a while to load up, and it also took a long time to load up the squirrel head on my avatar. Just like last time I played this game, I had to turn on the electrics and then the engine and then close door 1, but I didn't need to press close door 2, because I ended up opening the door again. Even though I haven't played this game for quite a while, I knew how to drive the bus in this game. My friend told me that some of the buses have been removed from this game, but before I mention that, I have noticed that they've closed this section of the road because you can fall off the edge of the map down there. Now back to what I was saying about the buses that have been removed from the game. The bus companies that have been removed are the City Reds, the Cardiff, the Blue Star, and the Sapphire. But correct me if I'm wrong, because that's what my friend told me. When I started to play this game, I decided to follow all of the traffic rules to begin with, by stopping at the red lights. What are you doing? But to be fair though, I was driving a bit crazy in this game too.
I think you mean a lot crazier.
Alright, but I still find it hard to stop the bus in the bus bay perfectly, because I always go too fast when braking. I knew that would happen, but then I tried to reverse the bus, but then it kept rolling backwards slowly. I then had to turn the electrics and the engine on to restart the bus, because once you leave the seat, the engine will automatically turn off, even when I didn't turn it off to begin with. Also, what I've noticed in this game is that some of the shops, coffee shops and restaurants are spelled differently due to copyright reasons. And this is supposed to be a Costa, but it's spelled as Costo. But apart from that, they've made everything as realistic as possible. When I got to the end of the road, I decided to turn left for a change, but it turned out it went back towards the bus depot, which was the completely wrong way. And then I turned around, and I made sure that I was going the right way. I thought it would be interesting to have the camera angle facing forward when I'm driving the bus. I then drove crazy in this game. I was driving the bus at the maximum speed, around 80 miles per hour. You used to get a warning notification if you're driving too fast in this game, but I don't know if that only happens when there's speed cameras and when there's speed limits about. But you're more likely to either topple the bus over or get the bus stuck.
He did it again, but on this occasion, he actually got the bus stuck, because he was driving way too fast on the winded road, and hit the roundabout at the end.
I still haven't got a warning notification for going too fast yet. I'm still going around 80 miles per hour and I haven't even crashed on that roundabout. This is crazy driving and I haven't even got stuck there either. This is not even a dual carriageway and I'm still going 80 miles per hour without crashing.
You were saying?
And then I got the bus stuck and I didn't know how to open the door, because I wasn't even in the driver's seat, so I had to jump out of the bus. I then decided to walk around down the dual carriageway, but if I did walk my way back, it would have taken way too long. So the best idea was to respawn the bus. It seems like this game does have music, but I thought it was removed due to copyright. I pressed free roam instead of start a route. I then went back and went 80 miles per hour again, which was the fastest that this bus can go. and I think it was down here where I got a warning for going too fast. I went 80 miles per hour on a 70 miles per hour road. In real life, I don't know if buses can actually go that fast, because 80 miles per hour is the speed you're going when you go down a motorway, and I still haven't got a warning yet. You used to when you go too fast down this road. When I get to a roundabout, I have to slow down, otherwise I might get the bus stuck again. I have noticed that the Canterbury and District bus simulation game has been updated quite a lot, and it looks a lot better since they added more trees. When I went down here, I thought that this was a new area that they built up, but it wasn't, as this bridge was here before. One time I played this game, I went along this road, but before I got to the bridge, the game stopped because it was rebooting, and this was because of an update. On the dual carriageway, I can actually go 80 miles per hour without crashing into anything, but the only thing that can stop me is the barrier.
In this game, there are a few roads that end with a dead end and you can fall off the map, but sometimes it can be roads like this one, but when you get to the edge of the map, it could be a part of the game which hasn't been built up yet. So if you are driving a bus in this game, you would have to look out if there is a dead end, where the road suddenly just ends.
I can see that more buildings are being built up, and they've also added some cranes, which makes it more realistic. I was then speeding through the tunnel at 80 miles per hour, and I thought it would be funny if I kept honking the horn. It is easy to accidentally move the camera angle around, especially when I was moving the mouse. I went along the road, and then I went on the roundabout, and then I went back onto the dual carriageway, but then I realised I was going back the way I came, except that I'm on the other side of the road, and I crashed into the barriers again. If this was real life, I would have done some damage to the bus, and I would have broken the barrier. So I'm going to turn left here, and that goes down towards the Canterbury seafront, if I remember correctly, but I don't think I drove this way before. It was one of my friends who drove me towards the Canterbury seafront, but I do vaguely remember it was this way. I then decided to go faster so I can get to the Canterbury seafront much quicker. But like I said before, if I'm going too fast, I could get the bus stuck along the way. I'm almost there as I can see the Ferris wheel from here, but I'm going to stop the bus at the bus stop. I have now arrived at the Canterbury seafront. I still had problems getting off the bus, so I jumped off. I then headed to where the pier was, which has the Ferris wheel, drop tower, and the carousel. In this area, there is some instrumental music playing in the background, which could be copyrighted, and I got a copyright ID claim a few times whilst I was in this area because of the music. Wait a minute, why isn't the Ferris wheel moving? Because last time I played this game, the Ferris wheel was moving, but now it isn't working. Last time I played this game, there was also some seagulls in the sky, but they've since been removed. But they were still whilst they were in the sky, which didn't make it realistic, as seagulls can't stay still in the sky. I do know that the drop tower ride was working last time, so I'm gonna go there. Wait, this ride's not working either. I do know that the Canterbury and District bus simulation game was updated since last time I played it, but what have they done with the rides since they've updated this? Hopefully the carousel is working, but it does have copyrighted music though. Not even the carousel was working. So then I thought it's time to move on. When I played this game in 2023, the Ferris wheel, the drop tower and the carousel were all working. Now none of the rides are working.
It's such a shame that the rides aren't working anymore. since they were a great addition to the Canterbury seafront in the game. They did remove the seagulls in the sky, which weren't moving, and it looked kind of weird, so it was understandable why the seagulls have been removed.
There's a speed limit, which says 70 miles per hour. I'm just going to go 80 miles per hour, and seeing if I can get a warning for going too fast in the game. Because like what I said a few times before, I once got a warning for going too fast, but I haven't got a warning yet for going too fast. I don't know if it's because I was playing on the free roam mode, or since they updated the game you don't get a warning for going too fast anymore. But whatever the case, I'm going about 10 miles per hour over the speed limit. I must slow down here because I'm getting near to the roundabout, and I don't want to get the bus stuck again. Anyway, I think this was the roundabout that they've remodelled since last time I played this game. Instead of taking the first exit, which I took last time, I'm going to be taking the second exit to go a different way. When I played this game in April 2023, this road was closed off and I wasn't able to go this way. It definitely does look like there's some work being done down there as the road is closed off. I'll have to turn this way instead. Oh, I've just crashed into a cone, that's a great start. And I wasn't going that fast either, I was only going about 23 miles per hour. I know what that is supposed to be and they've got one letter different. But I do know that Roblox does shut down games which have copyrighted material in it. And that may include the use of using famous shop brands in a Roblox game. But other than that, I just have fun exploring the Canterbury map, which includes driving around new places. That is, until I get the bus stuck again. I don't even have to go over 20 miles per hour just to get the bus stuck. Even going less than that can sometimes get the bus stuck. Maybe I can just walk around to explore the map. But this is such a big map and it will take ages to walk back to the bus station. Let's see if they spelt this shop right. The Row Operative. What the hell? You wouldn't steal models from others. Okay then? I wonder what is down here. Oh, there's not much down here. But at least it was a new area I haven't been down before.
All of this is a new area he had not explored before.
I've not been down this way before, so I don't know what's down here. It looks like this road on the left is closed, but I'm going to see where that goes.
I don't think you should be going down there if the road is closed, as this could be an area that is not even done up yet.
This just looks like a normal street, but wow, I like how they've done this up, as it all looks so realistic. In this game, you can't go into the cars, and you can't jump on top of the cars either. Wouldn't it be cool though if you can actually drive the cars in the Canterbury bus game, so you can travel around much quicker? I don't know why this road just ends here.
You should not be going down there because down there is the edge of the map.
What is this area underneath, and why is there a house down there? It's weird how I'm now underneath the Canterbury map, and the only thing that's down there is this house. I can check what's behind the house, but I don't think there's anything there. I don't think there's a way to get back up, but oh well. I should have not gone down there to begin with because there was a road closed sign down there. And for a good reason too. I got a good idea. Maybe if I spam jump in such a small space, I might be able to clip through the ground. No, that doesn't seem to be working. So anyway, that's it for this video. So I hope you like this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Bye everyone. Oh, but before I end this video, I forgot to mention that next time that I do a video of this game, I should play the game at night time when it's dark, because I haven't played the game when it was dark before. Anyway, that's all for now. Bye everyone.